For months, Days of Our Lives fans have been tangled in the web of deception surrounding the Rafe swap storyline. Viewers watched in disbelief as Rafe Hernandez seemingly changed overnight, causing confusion, heartbreak, and a great deal of chaos in Salem. However, after much speculation, the truth is finally coming to light, and it all began with one woman's sharp instincts. Stephanie Johnson, who had been observing the strange behavior of Rafe, was the first to put the pieces together. It wasn't just a feeling, something about him seemed fundamentally off. And then, the memory struck her like a bolt of lightning, the eerie familiarity of his mannerisms, the unsettling way he carried himself. It all pointed to one disturbing conclusion: this was no simple case of a changed man. This was Arnold, the sinister look-alike who had once impersonated Rafe before. As she confided in Alex Kyriakis, her mind raced with possibilities. After all, in Salem, death is never truly the end. The DeMaras have a notorious habit of resurrecting the dead, manipulating lives, and weaving elaborate schemes. If Arnold had been presumed dead, there was a very real chance he had, in fact, survived. More importantly, if Arnold was still alive, then where was the real Rafe? With urgency, Stephanie and Alex rushed to share their suspicions with Gabby Hernandez and Detective Jada Hunter. The revelation sent shockwaves through them, but none more so than Jada. As the realization dawned, her face hardened. If Arnold had been impersonating Rafe, that meant she had unknowingly been involved with a stranger. The weight of the situation hit her hard. She had technically been in a relationship with an imposter. Worse yet, it meant she had been unfaithful to the real Rafe with Sean Douglas Brady, something that would now carry even greater consequences. While the revelation had left Jada shaken, it also made one thing clear: the truth had to come out, and soon. And, in true Days of Our Lives fashion, it looked like the perfect setting for such an explosive truth bomb was already in the works. A fundraiser set to change Salem forever amidst the unraveling mystery. Another major event was taking shape in Salem, the highly anticipated hospital fundraiser. Chad DeMara and Catherine "Cat" Montague had thrown themselves into organizing a massive street fair-style affair, complete with a high-profile bachelor auction to raise funds. Given the desperate state of the hospital, the event was being put together in record time, ensuring that the whole town would be in attendance. A fundraiser of this magnitude meant one thing: big drama. And when a Days of Our Lives event brings the entire town together, secrets never stay hidden for long. Among the bachelors set to participate were some of Salem's most eligible men. Chad himself was on the roster, alongside a yet-to-be-determined E.J. DeMara, depending on his latest romantic entanglements with Belle. But the real surprise entry? None other than the newly reinstated Salem PD Commissioner, Rafe Hernandez, or rather, the man who had been parading around as him. With the entire town gathered, the stage would be set for one of Salem's most explosive public takedowns in years. And if there's one thing Gabby Hernandez knows how to do, it's expose someone in spectacular fashion. The perfect moment for revenge. Gabby has never been one to sit quietly when she's been wronged. After all, this is the woman who once used a press conference to ruin EJ's life by exposing his affair with Nicole Walker in front of the entire town. With that same fire in her, she would have every reason to pull off an even bigger spectacle at the fundraiser. The betrayal ran deep. Arnold and EJ had manipulated Jada, humiliated her, and shattered any sense of stability Rafe had in his life. And what better way to turn the tables than by publicly destroying their web of lies? A fundraiser meant media coverage, a live audience, and the perfect opportunity for a public reckoning. Imagine the moment: Arnold, playing the role of the charming, eligible bachelor, standing before the town with confidence. The crowd buzzing with excitement as bids fly in. And then, just as the auction reaches its peak, Gabby steps forward with a microphone in hand, her voice cutting through the room like a blade. "Salem, let me introduce you to the man you think is Rafe Hernandez," she would declare, igniting gasps from the crowd. But this isn't Rafe, it's Arnold. And thanks to EJ, you've all been played. The chaos would be immediate. Jada, already seething, would demand answers. EJ, caught off guard, would scramble to salvage what little credibility he had left. And Arnold, exposed for all to see, would have no choice but to admit the truth or attempt a last-ditch escape. The end of the RafeSwap storyline. With the fundraiser fast approaching, the pieces are rapidly falling into place for a jaw-dropping confrontation. The moment that Gabby exposes Arnold and EJ will likely serve as the climax of the RafeSwap storyline, finally bringing closure to months of deception. Salem is no stranger to dramatic reveals, but this one has the makings of an unforgettable spectacle. The town will be left reeling from the implications. Rafe will have to deal with the aftermath of his stolen identity, and EJ may very well face yet another public downfall. For Days of Our Lives fans, the hospital fundraiser is shaping up to be more than just a charitable event. It's about to become the scene of one of Salem's most scandalous unmaskings yet. And when the dust settles, the only question that will remain is, what's next for Rafe, Jada, and the rest of Salem after this explosive truth comes to light? One thing is for sure, Salem will never be the same again.